Guess who's back? Back again. Mikey's back.
Tell a friend.
Hey everybody, here we are with another video for you guys today. And today we're going to be doing a tour of our entire Lego room. Everything that's down here, we're going to let you guys take a look at. But before we go any further, let me just say, like this video or any other videos on the channel, please like, comment, and subscribe. And we'll be getting down to it after my intro coming in now.
And this is the first thing you see when you come down our basement and turn around the corner off of the stairs. This is the first view you are greeted with in our Lego room. And you can see my green screen over there on the right when I want to have some funny YouTube stuff. And here is my train going around. I forget what it was called, just call it our freighter train. And you guys have seen this if you see my intro. Thought I'd get another shot of the train going through the bridge. Because yeah, it's definitely fun to have the trains going. Because we do have more than one. We have Hogwarts Express, and that is motorized as well. And we'll be getting down into that one a little bit later on. But right now it's time for the blue freight train to make its way around our Lego city. And here we'll start with the Disney Castle, and next to that we have the 1 Acre Wood. And then here is our Nightmare on Elm Street house that Mrs. Mikey J Productions mocked herself. And then here is our Crystal Lake, which we'll get more down into Crystal Lake a little bit later on in the video. Next to that we have the Haunted House. And then here is Arkham Asylum. This is where our bad Lego minifigures go when they have to go to jail. And here's our gas station. And this came with the blue freight train. We just kind of mocked it into like a little gas station area. There's a little ATM machine there. And then here we go. Full disclosure, folks, this is what we refer to as Lepin Lane, because these 4 modular buildings are not Lego, they are actually Lepin. And then next to that we have the Quickie Mart. And then here is the Lego Ideas Fishing Store. And then there is little player 1, player 2 gamer girls, or gamer boy and girl. And here is our downtown area with town hall and the Parisian restaurant and Sanctum Santorium. And I really like this view. I think it really turned out cool. It's a nice view downtown. And then right next to it we have the Ghostbusters Firehouse, which is my absolute favorite Lego set to date. I love the Ghostbusters Firehouse. You can see the Ecto one there, and the minifigures are all set up. My son did this. We just kind of plopped them up into place where they were, and the chefs are up to something, who knows what. And then over here, this is the next row of modular buildings here in our city, and there's the Assembly Square, which the missus did a pretty big change to it, and then the brownstone building next to it. And then down here, I don't know what happened, out in front of the bookstore, some kind of major catastrophe, and we got Loki up here on top of the bookstore, and then there's the rest of the Assembly Square down on the end of that corner. And then we got some of the Avengers fighting Thanos over here out in front of the bank. And then next to that we have the pet shop, the other half of the pet shop, and then the detective's office and Palace Cinema. And this is our nice Lego street, which we still have to come up with a good name for our city. And then here's the Ghostbusters guys our son put up there. They're up to something. And then here's on the outside, because I did all those first views there, was on inside, because I like that's the way we designed our layout, so you can get up underneath there and access things. And as I said, we need to come up with a good name for the Lego City. We don't quite have one yet. And here's the back of these buildings. And then here is the back of Arkham Asylum and all that good fun stuff. And here's more look at the haunted house. I got Pennywise and Beetlejuice and Michael Myers and Leatherface and all kinds of Frankensteins and zombies and ghouls and witches and werewolves, and got Stripe from Gremlins and all kinds of fun stuff going on at the haunted house. And then up here, my son did this. You got Ash Williams from Evil Dead, and it looks like they're up here trying to fight off some zombies. And there you got Mulder and Scully from the X-Files. And here's a mock that the Mrs. Mikey J has been working on. It is the cabin from Evil Dead, because we are big horror movie fans. And it's not supposed to have the flowers on top of it like it was. My son must have did that. But yeah, this is like our little forest area. As you can see all the flowers up there. And here is our Camp Crystal Lake area that we've been working on. You can see Jason Voorhees is stalking some counselors. Uh-oh, some people out camping. They're going to be in for trouble when you go to Crystal Lake. And then back over here, this is one of the newer things we put in. And this is one of the Jurassic World sets we got for my son. And we just kind of put it in here and made it like a little park. And the dinosaurs, I said, are statues. They're not actually alive if they want to be in our Lego City. And then here's all the Big Bang Theory people. They're up on top of the Ghostbusters Firehouse looking down at the park. And then here's a Gozer and Wolverine and the rest of my Ghostbusters minifigures up there. And then here's the DeLorean right here in this little spot that I'll be showing we got plans for this spot in the near future. Later on in the video, I'll get into that. And again, there's just more of the shots of the minifigures. And here's the back of these buildings. And here's the back of the brownstone. This is the building that our Lego family lives in. And my son loves playing with the babies, and so they're all lined up down there. And you can see all these people are just doing whatever they're doing. Georgie set them all up here, or most of them. Some of them I just plopped up in certain spots, but if they're in fun little positions, that's because he did it. I don't know what kind of adventures they were on. Got a turkey on top of this building. I don't know what's going on there. And then down here, we got the dinosaurs and dogs all penned up back here. That's interesting. And then here is another one. This is that Spider-Man No Way Home set we just recently built. My son just put it there. It's not going to live there permanently. And then here is our motorized Hogwarts Express coming through the platform 9 3/4 train station. And here's a look at our Hogwarts and Harry Potter section of our layout. And this is very much under construction. The missus has been working on it a lot. So, just keep that in mind. But this is kind of the view and look she's going for. None of the minifigures are out in the Harry Potter section right now, or at least most of them are not anyways. Because again, it's just very much under construction. And she did a video that we're going to be releasing about some of the work that she's been doing on her Hogwarts. She's put in a lot of work here, and you guys can look forward to seeing that in the near future here on the channel. And here's another view of her Hogwarts Castle. Here's the back of it. It's really turned out great. I'm really proud of all the work she's putting into it. And then here's the rest of our like Harry Potter section. Again, this is all very much under development, under construction, and our Quidditch area, and then the Weasley house. And yeah, this is like our little Harry Potter section of our Lego display. Here's another shot of the Hogwarts Express rolling on through. Platform 9 3/4. Goes right up down by where the Harry Potter section is, so that's cool. And then here's just more shots on the inside. Now I'm up underneath it, so we'll get some views on the inside of these buildings. And then here's the opposite side of our Diagon Alley, which it's not going to be completely film accurate, but I think just putting them all together, you know, will really make for a nice layout and nice display for all of our Harry Potter stuff. And here's kind of the look at the inside of the castle, what she's got going on. And right here, this is cool. Oh, here's more of the shots of the inside. So she's got some of the minifigures in there, which is fun. And then here's the astronomy tower and all that good fun stuff. More shots as it's panning around. But this is what I was talking about was cool. It's my favorite part. What she's done with the Great Hall here, and how she's got the Chamber of Secrets underneath it. Like I think that's really turning out great. And here's the other side of Hagrid's hut and our Quidditch Arena. Again, these are all, she's modified, and all these things. None of these are straight out of the box sets anymore. And then there's the Weasley house. And then now we move on to the Lord of the Rings section of our display. And there's the Tower of Orthanc. And I like to put Smog on top of him to make him look real imposing and intimidating. And then here's Helm's Deep. And here is the Erebor mock that the missus have been working on, the Lonely Mountain. And here is the entire Fellowship of the Rings minifigures. We have every single member of the Fellowship, and I will put a link in for a video on all of our Lord of the Rings and Hobbits minifigures here if you want to learn more about these guys. And here, speaking of the Hobbit, here's all the Hobbits, or all the dwarves I should say, from the complete Hobbit movies. And there's the bag end set and some eagles. And then here's the inside shots, all these sets. You know, there's the back side of the Lonely Mountain, the Erebor one. And then here's the inside of Helm's Deep. And here is the inside of the Tower of Orthanc. And I just recently got into this one in our castle video as well, so I'm not going to spend too much time on this one or any of the castles in the video, because again, I've just recently did a video just on that, on the castles in my display, so go check that out. And here is the back of Black Monarch's castle, speaking of which. And we got big changes coming for all of our castle section of our layout. And you can see all this and the pirates, everything. I got a lot of changes in store that I'm maybe implementing here in the near future on the channel. And then here is Forestman Hideout. And there's the back of the Hobbit bag end set. And then up there, right here, is Magisto's Magical Workshop, another classic castle set. And there's the front side of all of them. And as I said, we're going to be making some big changes all throughout this whole section, so stay tuned for that. And now let's get into the pirate ships and whatnot. And here is the Silent Mary from Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Men Tell No Tales. Next to it is the Queen Anne's Revenge. And then here is my son's Curator 3-in-1 pirate ship that is in disarray. More of the Queen Anne's. And then there's my Saint Mary mock that I created. And there's the Imperial flagship over there. And then here is the Pirates of Barracuda Bay ship. This is my son's ship, again in disarray. And then here is Brickbeard's Bounty. I've modified into a Redcoat ship. And then here is the Imperial Trading Post, classic Lego pirate set. And again, I'm going to be doing some changes to all my pirate stuff here, so this stuff is not going to stay put where it is now. And here is my custom pirate fort that I mocked. And my son had all the sharks. They're up to something, who knows what. And then here's our like medieval layout. And I'm gonna, when the 90th castle comes out, I'm gonna be making some big changes here in our medieval town. And then here's the little jousting area that came in the Kingdom's Joust set. And then we got our red castle. Again, I'm not going to spend too much time on the castles because I just did a video going in depth on all these. So, again, look for that on the channel. And then here is the other side of these sets. And then here is the whole like display from this angle down here on this end. And this empty space here, this is where I'm going to be fixing and putting a table in here and making this display even bigger. And here is inside of the medieval village. And my son's got all the minifigures all lined up doing something. I'm not exactly sure what they're doing. Here, again, here's the front side of the red castle, and it's got the Kingdom's Joust that we've incorporated into the red castle to make it even bigger. And then here is the other side of the street in my medieval village. And then here is, on the other end, is the blue castle. But once the 90th castle comes out, both of these castles are going to be relocated. The 90th castle is going to be in here. And there's a little Cinderella set. And here's a Pirates of the Caribbean set. And here's next to it is the other Pirates of the Caribbean mill set. So there's two Pirates of the Caribbean sets here in the village. And then next to that we have the medieval market village sets. Both buildings here right next to each other. Fantastic classic Lego sets. And then we actually have a third building from Medieval Market Village I have on the other side of the road. And then those brown and green are Lego Hobbit Lake Town sets. And then here's that I forget what this one's called, barn set, kingdom set, came out way back when. And then here is a mock the missus did. And then here is a mock that I and the missus did, and it's Lagoon Lockup and Saber Tower inspired that we just kind of mocked into a combination. So I don't quite have the old ones anymore, but I mocked up my own versions. And then here's the back of the blue castle, and that's what it looks like going into the red castle. Like I said, I'm going to be making some changes with the castles, not so much the town, but the castles itself. We're going to be changing some stuff around, so look forward to that. And then over here is my El Dorado Fortress. I almost misspoke. And next to that we have the Pirates 2015 Imperials set that I mocked together way back when to make something a little bit better out of them. And then here we pan around and see the rest of my ships over here on this display. And of course, we have to spend time on my favorite one of my collection, the Flying Dutchman. This thing is a massive, beautiful work of art. I just love having this thing. And there's Davy Jones, and got the complete crew, all the desirable minifigures we have on there. And then here is my Rock Island Refuge and the rest of the Pirates 2015 sets. And my whole Pirates display is very much under construction right now, so I'm going to be making some big changes. I'll be getting down to that in a bit. See all this stuff here. I'm very much got some big plans going, guys, so pardon the mess, if you will, in the Pirates display. See all the ships. Black Pearl. Here's my Pirates of Barracuda Bay ship. See, mine's all pristine. My son's was all beat to heck. Yeah, that's how it goes sometimes. And here's my Blue Coat Imperial flagship. Like I said, I made it my Blue Coat flagship. And then here is the rest of the Barracuda Bay that I put with the Creator 3-in-1 set. And then here is the back of Rock Island Refuge. And then here's the front of the Barracuda Bay set. Like I said, I got a video on that you guys should check out as well if you want to learn more. And then the rest of the Rock Island Refuge. And again, all this stuff is under construction, so part of the dust, if you will. Love the Pirates of Barracuda Bay. It's a ship. It's my favorite ship, officially released ship Lego has done. And then here is my Saint Mary mock that I've talked about quite a bit on some of my streams. And now, see, I do collect Lego Star Wars. You see Vader up there, and there's the yellow Luke, and then Qui-Gon, Yoda, Darth Maul, a couple of more Lukes, and I got a couple Obi-Wan, some Stormtroopers, and here's the rest, some more minifigures we got on display over here on this wall. I love these old school space guys. Those were the Ghostbusters that I played with when I was a child. Those are the exact ones. And this is how I played with them and pretended they were Ghostbusters, so I retired them and put them up on the display because these guys are nostalgic for me. Again, those were who I pretended were Ghostbusters when I was a kid playing Legos. And then some of these minifigures are valuable. Some of them aren't super valuable. We just liked. And so we put up here. There's another Blackbeard. We have 2 Blackbeards, and these pirate guys are actually pretty valuable there. And then there's Mr. T. My boy CT Jason might be interested in seeing him. And here's right there. There's another Johnny Depp character. He's big in the news right now. So. And then here is actually our Bricklink store. These are the infamous bricks that we've been talking about on some of our live stream that I need to sort and put into our store. This stuff here is not for sale. This is in our personal collection. We just got it sitting here for now. There's some goats, the expensive rare goats. We have 2 of them there. Love those things. And then a fan of mine a few years ago, David Emperor, he from England, he sent me these. They're hard to find in the States, but pretty common over there in the UK. So I do have some for my UK friends. They're always been great and supportive of me over the years. And this is actually our streaming station where we're set up to stream right now. You can see the missus got a whole Harry Potter Hogwarts collection here, so we're going to have a video coming up on those in the near future. And this is actually what we look at when we're streaming. I stare at my music stuff and pretend I'm looking out at you lovely people. And there it is, folks. There is our Lego room, our entire collection, all of it. The good, the bad, the ugly, the indifferent. And again, think about a name for our city. I'd really appreciate it. Some contributions, some suggestions. And thanks for watching, everyone.
Hey, thanks for watching. And don't forget, we got the iiRcadians merch store. If you want to take a little piece of the show with you, you can get it right here. We got everything. You want some Mikey J stuff? We got the Mikey J Productions for you. We got it all in the iiRcadians shop. So take a chance and stop by. We'll take care of you.